The live performance is going down. Hey, share that shit too. I like that, bro. I love.
You popped up on there?
Nah, I seen Tasha had put it up there. Your man put up there too. Drenton Davis. That was the nigga with you, right?
Yeah. He called me a while ago too. I gotta hit him back. We live.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all know what
Where the
it
people at, man?
is.
Where the people at, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm finna gotta shut a live on my regular page, man, so we can get my people on here, man.
Mm-hmm. Know the move before the move. We here, people.
Yeah, gotta get them tapped in, man. Did you see the live one now?
I'm about to go there. What you call it now? So I
I'm
can
trying to
see.
load it up now, my damn server tripping.
They don't say you on live, bro.
You gotta go to the All in All with Alex page. Tap it in like this. See, look, boom. It's gonna say we live now.
What the
Okay, let's change that headline. I want to change the headline. Let's see if I can change.
Oh, okay, okay.
See if we can change the headline. Okay, let's change the headline. I want to change the headline. See, I don't know how to do it. I want them to see. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start getting these folks in here, man. Yeah, we're gonna start getting these folks in here. Yeah, we're gonna start getting them in here, man. We're gonna play something for y'all folks while we getting people in. We're gonna play something. Feel me?
Right, all right.
Let's play something. Go to YouTube, man. Play a video or something, man. See, boom. Soon as you click on YouTube, man.
Okay, okay. I see.
Let's get something going, man. Play some of my brother music, man. Here with one brother.
Right.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Now we lit. Mm. Is you win, man. Yeah. Is you win, man. Where my people at, man? Where my people at, man? Let me get my people at, man. Talk soon. Yeah. Where your mind at? But baby, this the climax. Uh, eat you like who food. I mean, we can join the mile high. And we outside, go. I can I put you better. Let me put your soul. I know it's been a pain in your body. Is you winning? Is you winning, man? Is you winning? Is you winning? Yeah. Is you winning? Is you winning, man? Is you winning? Is you winning? You hear the music, bro? Hey, Bradley, let me know if you hear the music, Bradley. Let me know if you hear it. You know what I'm saying? We testing it out, man. We're gonna go. We're gonna get on this tight submersible, man. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about this tight submersible, man. This long overdue, man. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? My boy too hard, man. My boy is too hard. Plus his name is too hard. You feel me?
Bro, you make beats and you rap.
That's my brother, man.
Big facts.
That's our brother. You feel me?
Big facts. Coming
You know what
home
I'm
soon.
saying? Hey, shut a lot of some of your people, man.
I
Get them
did.
in, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit their inbox and shit. Let's get them going, man.
Shit, you know I
Get
did.
these folks in here, man. Yeah. I'm already here. We got a few people on here already, though. Yeah, we finna talk about this tiny submersible, man. Like, for real, man. We finna talk about this tiny submersible. Like, for real. Oh, you couldn't hear the music, bro? Man, he said he couldn't hear the music. I don't know why he couldn't hear it.
Why? Because it came through the headphone.
You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to come through there, too. They were supposed to hear it, too. I bet.
Play it. Play the music. He said play it, bro. Yeah.
Oh, play it back? All right, hold on. All right, it's playing now. I don't know why it ain't doing it. It's supposed to be playing the music, too. All right, let's try this. Hold on, let's see.
Combo, baby, this the climax. Work you like Pro Tools, eat you like Whole Foods, no more than broke dudes. Let me keep you past your curfew, baby, we can join the mile high. Cause we outside, if you go ride, we going to cloud nine.
Let's start it over, man. I can't just do it in the middle like that, man. Y'all, this my brother, man. Y'all fuck with my brother, man. We been here to talk about this submersible, though. You know what I'm saying? We been here to talk about the submersible, y'all. I'm telling you, we finna get on.
Tell me, is you with it? Pulling hair, caressing your thighs. Let me put you up on cloud nine. Tell me, is you with it? Girl, you know we can't go all night. First, let me fuck on your mind. Tell me, is you with it? Is you with it? Is you with it, babe? Is you with it? Is you with it? Yeah. Tell me, is you with it? Is you with it? Is you with it, babe? Is you with it? Is you with it? Yeah. Tell me, is you with it? Is you with it? Is you with it, babe? Is you with it? Is you with it? Yeah. Tell me, is you with it? Is you with it? Is you with it, babe? Is you with it? Is you with it? Yeah. Navigation through your thoughts, trying to find out where your mind at. Cause anyone can make you come, but baby, this the climax. Work you like Pro Tools, eat you like Whole Foods, no more than broke dudes. Let me keep you past your curfew, baby, we can join the mile high. Cause we outside, if you gon' ride, we going to cloud nine. And ain't no way that he can fuck you better. Turning the Michael Phelps when I'm in that pussy, I deserve a medal. I fuck you better, I fuck you better. And ain't no way that I can let you go. Come put your body on my body, better touch your soul. It's stimulation, screaming like you can take it. I can feel your body shaking. That's how I know I'm penetrated. And I take a dive, I'm trying to feel like this ecstasy. While we making love, I'm trying to feel your body next to me. I kiss your lips, my dick and hard.
I ready to talk about the submersible, man.
The way you move your body, I'm gonna need a lawyer.
Is you with it? Is you with it, babe? Is you with it? Is you with it, yeah? Tell me, is you with it? Is you with it? Is you with it, babe? Is you with it? Is you with it, yeah?
Tell me, is you with it? Is you with it? Is you with it, babe? Is you with it? Is you with it, yeah? Tell me, is you with it? Is you with it? Is you with it, babe? Is you with it? Is you with it, yeah?
All right. Let me. The song over with, you know what I'm saying? The song over with, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, yeah.
Alex.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Here, all in all with Alex, man, we talk about all different topics, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just one topic we talk about, you know what I'm saying? Even though here lately I've been kind of focusing in on the mental health, you feel me? Because mental health matters, you know what I'm saying? So but today, man, we're gonna talk about the Titan Submersible. Man. I know you seen the news. I know you seen the news, man, about the Titan Submersible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What was your, you know what I'm saying? So for me to bring it back, you know what I'm saying, for the people to understand what's going on with it. You feel me? It was so it was 5 people that was diving down to see the Titanic.
Right.
And they were using what they call a submersible. It was like 22,000 no, it was 22 feet long, and it was over 10 tons is the weight.
Right.
It was like the size of a minivan, you know what I'm saying, going down, you know, deep down in the ocean, whatever. So they wanted to explore the wreckage of the Titanic.
Right.
So they go on Father's Day now. They go on Father's Day.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize they went down there on Father's Day, June the 18th, and they decided to dive down. Now, mind you, everybody on the submersible paid $250,000 per person to dive down to see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So one of the people that was on there was the CEO of Ocean Gate. You feel me? So of course, you know, he didn't have to pay because he the CEO. You know what I'm saying? He going down there trying to show him whatever. So he had 4 other people. So he was making $1 million for that dive. Now, according to stuff we done seen, this was the 7th time they had done went down there.
The 7th?
The 7th time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, this was the 7th time they went down there in that same submersible.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of things we can go into on that. First of all, it's like, okay, boom. None of the stuff was truly tested. None of the stuff part of the ships was truly tested by anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No big company backed it to do the testing. None of that. You know how, like, in the automotive world, you got destruct. You know what I'm saying? Destruct testing. You know so a destruct test is where you tear something apart to see how whatever you can do until it breaks. Right. So obviously you don't want to break the ship. So you're gonna do what they call non-destructive testing. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So you want to do something like that can like simulate of what it's gonna go through. You feel me? And do that and make sure that you won't have no catastrophic failure.
Exactly.
Okay, so they didn't do all the proper tests. They had one guy that was part of the team. He complained about that. They ended up letting him go a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. So
they let him go because he wanted to be more safe.
Yeah, because he wanted to be more safe. Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
the CEO, like he was trying to build the ship the cheapest way possible. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy because, like, dude, you already a millionaire. Exactly. And plus you charging these people this much. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Spend some money and get it right. Make sure it's gonna be safe for everybody. Like, you got to think how far deep in the ocean you going.
Yeah. To
put it in perspective for everybody that don't know, from the top of the ocean to the ocean floor is 2.5 miles deep.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
2.5 miles, bro.
That's crazy.
From my house to your house. That's how deep the ocean is.
That's crazy. You ain't gonna catch me in though.
But when you think about it, anybody that's from Clan that's on here, from the 205 exit to the 208 exit, that's how deep the ocean was. They give you perspective of how far down these people was going.
That's crazy.
So imagine all them millions of pounds of water pressure getting put on some little small object. You feel me?
That's
Like,
ridiculous.
yeah. So like,
And then you got people inside of there too.
yeah. So what a lot of people don't know is okay, the submersible imploded, and so what they mean by imploded is, so you know how you got an explosion, right? That means if you got a can right here and the pressure build up inside the can, it's gonna explode because there's more pressure on the inside of the can than it is on the outside of the can.
Right.
Or implosion is the opposite. It's more pressure on the outside than it is inside. So all that water was putting too much pressure on it and cause it to smash and go inward. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just it's crazy, man. Like when you think about the people that lost their lives or whatever, like I know a lot of people might think it's a conspiracy and all that type of stuff. Like
that shit
when you read the stories though, the dude, okay, so the CEO, the reason he started doing the deep sea dive, right? Originally he wanted to go to the moon. Well, he had some kind of eye condition or something like that. So they told him he couldn't go to the moon. So his wife is actually her grandparents was on the Titanic, and they died on the Titanic.
Yeah.
So now he said, "Well, I can't go to the moon. I'm gonna go to the ocean floor. I'm gonna see the Titanic where your grandparents died at." You feel me? Right. So he was trying to go down there and see that. You know what I'm saying? So,
but the thing is, you said they already did it 7 times before.
Yeah, this was the 7th time.
Okay, so this was the 7th time.
Yeah. This was the 7th time.
Like, so he ain't get enough from the 6 times he went before to see what happened?
Nah, see, this the thing though. Like at first, like it was all good and dandy. It was just like, okay, he wanted to go. He wanted to see it for himself. All right, boom. They never did say if his wife had done been on there before, but you know what I'm saying? I'm sure his wife wanted to see it because her grandparents died on the ship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she probably seen it. You feel me? But after that, he like, well, shoot, a lot of people can come see this. I can make a lot of money off of it.
Okay, so the 6 times he did it before, he didn't make no money.
No. He made money.
Okay.
He made money. It was under the radar because nothing happened.
Exactly. Okay.
So you got to think
when something happened.
Yeah.
That's when it just comes out.
Yeah.
Okay,
see,
we did this before, but
right.
This time it didn't work.
Right. And so that's the thing. Like, whenever it happened the first time, they probably was amazed. Like, oh man, we got this, but it didn't make national news. It didn't. Well, if it did, a lot of people didn't talk about it because the world is built off of negative things.
That's big facts.
So when negative things go on, everybody paying attention.
That's real.
When positive things go on, people not paying attention.
They overlook it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you can be doing all the good things out here in the world and people don't notice it. But as soon as you do something bad,
they own you.
They own you, bro.
Ass.
That's what I'm saying. So it's the same way with that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like that's why a lot of people didn't know about some of the details of it. Like, okay, that was a 7th time going. Like, but you got to think all that pressure that's getting put on that, and you're not doing no kind of testing. You took that same submersible 6 other times before this one. You got to think it's gonna probably have some kind of leaps or some. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of leak. You know what I'm saying?
Or you should have did like a thorough check, like old dude said.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. But they wasn't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? So you doing that 6 times, and then the 7th time, it's just like they didn't even make it to the ocean floor. You know what I'm saying? They lost contact an hour and 45 minutes into the dive. So whenever they go back and look at it, that's when they died, was when they lost contact. That's when it imploded. But nobody was under there to hear it or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? It happened. But that's why they didn't find out till later when they went down to the ocean floor with the little ROV or whatever and found pieces of the Titan down there. That's how they knew, okay, what originally happened. You know what I'm
saying? See, one thing about that though, bro. Like my question was, okay,
make sure you're talking to Mike.
That happened, right?
Yeah.
So the bodies, what happened to the bodies? They liquefied? Like you have no residue?
Well,
I'm just saying.
I'm not sure because you think about it.
I understand that part.
But see, you think about it, bro. Like nobody can humanly go down there. Nobody can humanly go down there to find out. But at the pressure and the depths that they were in, no human would ever make it down there. Like no human being would ever be able to make it down there. The farthest that they got a little chart, and I'm gonna show you the farthest that a human being has ever been, with their like scuba gear and stuff like that,
right,
is not even a tenth of the way down as far as how far down they was. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I'm gonna pull it up and then I'm gonna share the screen to show all the people that's watching. Let's see.
3D simulation. Wow. So they're saying that's how that happened?
What, it showed the implosion?
Yeah, look, he showed.
It turned their ass into liquid, bro.
Yeah, liquefied.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah, see, I wasn't sure on that, but like when
That's
you
crazy.
They wouldn't have felt it.
nah, cause it's
Yeah.
it's instantly, like, you know what I'm saying?
They wouldn't have felt it.
Yeah, they wanna which sucks. You gotta think about it, bro. It was a dude, it was a man and his son on there. His son didn't even want to go.
Yeah, I heard about that.
His son was 19 years old. He didn't want to go, bro, because he was scared of
What could happen?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? 19 years old. He went. You know why he went?
His dad wanted to do
Because he had been spending time with his dad, and he said, like, okay, well, this be me spending time with my dad. He doing something he want to do.
it. That's sad.
Shit.
19 years old, in college and everything. You know what I'm saying?
That's sad. That's
So-
why, you never take time for granted. That's one thing you can't get back. That's why I tell people, like, you can play around with a lot of things in life, but when it comes down to that time, you can't get that back.
At
You
all.
can always get money. You know what I'm saying? You can always get whatever it is that you want or you need in life, but that time, you can't do that, because when you sit there and play with my time, then the next go around, when you hear that price, or you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're gonna have to look at me crazy. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta think about it. One thing you will never get back in life is time.
DJ
You know what I'm
True
saying?
was good, boy.
You will never get your time back in life. Just they go to waste. You know what I'm saying? So that's why.
you can't get that back.
That's why when people like us charge deposits and charge stuff like that, like, it's for our time. Like, our time here on Earth limited for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's a big fact. Everybody got an expiration date.
So I want to make my time worth it, because at the end of the day, I gotta have it set up for my kids.
Boy, who you telling?
You know what I'm saying?
My little man straight. Always gonna be straight.
Oh yeah, we know that. That's a big fact. Let me try to find this thing. I'm trying to find the right one, the one that I had seen the other day.
That's right, boy. Word. You ain't never lie about that one.
Try to find out, man.
Yeah, man. Time, man.
Yeah, see,
It's
like my boy
crazy.
said, he said they fire anybody who wants to get it or went against it. Shaking my head. Anybody who knows about that type of stuff would already knew what it was a bad idea. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a fact.
It is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, one thing I look at it, bro, like, I really don't want to get in nothing that you gotta bolt me in there.
No,
You
that's
understand?
that's a
Like,
fact.
I get on the ride. I get on the ride because my son want to get on there or something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we got to strap in or whatever. But we not gonna get on nothing to where these people gotta bolt us in, and the only way to get out is for them to bolt us out. I
That's a
just
fact.
can't do that. I just can't. I wouldn't be comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying?
But the only thing I would say though about the boating, they really didn't have a choice, right? Because you go into so far
I get that.
deep depths. Like, if it wasn't bolted in like that,
They would have never made it that far.
Exactly, it would
As
have opened
far
up.
as they did.
You know what I'm saying? So that ain't the part that's that bad. It's just like all the components that wasn't tested is really what make you like
Right.
like, dang, bro, like how
It's facts.
come the government didn't even shut that down?
I tell you why. And I tell y'all right now on national television. I tell you right now why they ain't shut it down.
Why they ain't shut it
Because
down, brother?
Most of the time, when it comes down to that money and people have money,
Shmoney.
the way they got it, the way they got that shmoney lined up, they don't look into all of what could happen or what can't happen. You get what I'm saying? They're like, okay, bum, I know for a fact that this gonna make a certain X amount of dollars, and guess what? They're gonna have to give us something back when that tax time comes. So they making money and we making money. So they overlook it.
But see, and you know what I just thought about too?
Word.
Another thing was it was international waters. So
See what I'm saying?
So it really, like, the U.S. government couldn't have did nothing about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the people was like French or something like that. Like the dude who owned it was like French and all that. So like, you know, the U.S. people couldn't have done nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? But like it's just crazy, man, to see 5 people lose their life like that. You know what I'm saying? A man and his son.
But it was
His whole
6.
bloodline,
It was
man.
only 5.
That was 5. It was just 5. It was 4 people, and then there was the CEO, so it was 5.
Yeah.
But like, still though, like it's just crazy to see. You know what I'm saying?
How
See those
people-
people, lose their life like that or whatever. Like,
It really was sad, though.
I'm trying to blow up this picture right here
Yeah, it really was, man.
so I can show y'all. Like,
But you know, like the world we live in, bro, everything has to be such a conspiracy. You get what I'm saying? Nothing can just happen to happen. You know what I mean? Because I heard something like it was on TikTok or whatever. They was like, went down there and blew up. Or they probably, hit a Yui or something. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like the world is so crazy nowadays. Everything is so called built on conspiracy. So
yeah. I mean, a lot of people gonna say that it's conspiracy. Like,
because they was in debt, this, that, and the third.
yeah. I mean,
People making money.
Yeah, I don't really think it was a conspiracy because like
Everybody in debt.
Like, what? Because see, this is the thing about conspiracy theories. It's always something for people to gain when it comes to a conspiracy theory. It wasn't nothing to gain for nobody losing their life.
That's real.
Now for those 5 people, now if you talking like, let's just say it was a foreign leader that the U.S. into it went with. Now you might say, okay, it could be a conspiracy. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But these was people. A lot of people didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I don't think it was. I don't think it was nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna show y'all this picture now. Like, it ain't. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it this way. I download the say it, man. So I'm gonna pull it up now.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, though. I can't lie, bro. Like, you understand? The minute you feel like something ain't right, people that all the time. Yeah, bro, I'm having fun, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm chilling, I'm in the club or whatever. Man, look, boy, if something don't feel right, it's time to skedaddle. At the end of the day, you're gonna look on the news, and you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that one that was there. You can't be there with your family to say, hey, that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
All right, so for y'all to get perspective of how far down they were, okay, here's all the stuff on top of the ocean, right? So the farthest down the scuba diver that ever went was 350 feet. You know what I'm saying? So the Ohio class submarine, the farthest it went down was 1,000 feet. The Blue Whale, the lowest it done went down was 1,640 feet. And what did it say? Current record for underwater rescue, 1,575 feet. And they went down almost 13,000 feet.
That's crazy.
And the record for underwater rescue was 1,500, and they almost went down 13,000 feet.
That's a lot, man.
And this ain't even the right one that I seen the other day, because the other one showed you it had the Empire State Building turned upside down, and they said the Grand Canyon is 6,000 feet deep. This is 2 Grand Canyons plus some more feet deep. That's how far deep it is. Like, it's just crazy when you think about it, man. Like, that's deep as hell. That's deep as hell. Like, I know me personally, I don't fool with that water because I know there's some stuff under there that we don't even know about. I don't fool with it.
Don't blame me, bro.
I don't fool with it. You can't pay me. I don't care if it was $1 million or not. You can't pay me to do that. Potentially in my life early where I can't see my kids grow up. Nah, cuz.
The only way I'm jumping down there is if my little man under there. I'm going.
Yeah,
That's it.
now if that's the case,
Other
yeah.
than that, I'm out.
If that's the case, yeah. But
Straight up.
other than that, nah, bro.
Other
That's
than that,
dead.
I ain't with it either, bro. Cause like, it gotta be something. It gotta be something. When they say how they use that word, catastrophic. It gotta be catastrophic for the God to get down there, boy. Yeah, if I'm in the water, you're gonna be able to see me. Point blank, period. Straight up. You're gonna see me. Straight up. Too many sharks in the water.
That's a fact. But yeah, man, it's just when you think about the whole entire situation,
That's true.
it's just sad, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because I guarantee you, he had them people getting on there and telling them it's safe, and it was backed by this company, backed by that company, and them folks probably didn't know all that stuff wasn't tested and all that.
I know they didn't, because they wouldn't have got on there.
Now I'm pretty sure they know, like, okay, we're going this far on the sea. Some could always happen, you feel me? But the way he sold it to him, from what I can see, from what I read, he sold it to him like the worst thing that can happen is like this little PlayStation joystick that we're using to control it. That's another thing we got to talk about. They're using a freaking. It's even less buttons and stuff on that than a PlayStation controller. They're using that cheap controller. They said all the components he built out of that thing was stuff that you can go to like a Home Depot and buy.
Really?
Yeah. And you think I'm finna?
Nah.
Think I'm finna get on now?
That's
The
crazy.
hole that they was inside of was made out of carbon fiber. Carbon fiber.
And he thought that was gonna hold you.
It held him for 6 times. But after you go down there one, see, this is what he would I'm put it like this. If it was me doing it, first of all, I would have put so much money into it. Ain't no way nothing would have happened.
Exactly.
Second of all, what I would have did after that is, okay, I'm not charging no $250 for you to go look at it. I'm charging $2 million.
That's right.
So now every time I make the money, I'm able to purchase a whole new one.
Exactly.
So it's only going one time. You feel me? So
Exactly.
so each one is only going down at one time. Then we building a new one.
Right.
And it's gonna get testing done to it too. And it's gonna be just as safe, if not safer than that one, because we're gonna learn something every time we go.
Right. And then have it to the point to where it's like, okay, you got more than one, like you said. You know what I'm saying? So now your money is still gonna keep generating. Boom, I got this set of time, y'all people can go. When we get up, the next people y'all can go, and vice versa.
And not only that, another thing I would have did is the submersible would have been tied to a chain, a winch. Why are we going down there and it ain't tied to no winch?
You ain't never lied.
So how you gonna go find it? You got to send these.
But check it though. Check it, bro. What'd you say? 16,000 feet?
13,000.
Bro, what rent gonna go 13,000?
Nigga, they got a submersible that went down there. They can make a winch. They go down there far.
You're right.
They got these winches.
They gonna have. You get what
think about this. Think about this. This how you know they got one or they can make one. Okay, when they make these big ships and they drop the anchor, where the anchor go?
That's true. That'll go down
all the way to the bottom of the floor.
13,000 feet though.
Wherever area they at, it's going down till it touch something.
Right. True.
And most of the time in the middle of the ocean, ain't nothing they can touch but the ocean floor.
That's true. But you're right. I mean, I would have had something like GPS signal or something.
But see, this the thing though. A lot of the communications going down that far don't work because you got so much.
Oh yeah, all that water.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like even when you go to like a pond or a river or something, sometimes you don't have service on the water. That's on top of the water. So imagine under the water. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just crazy that, you know what I'm saying, that people had to lose their life because of it. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude, like I don't want nobody to lose their life. You know what I'm saying? But the dude, he knew what he was doing, man. Yeah, he knew it wasn't safe. But once you try something one time and it worked, then you try it again and it worked.
Get greedy, bro.
And you try it again and it worked. You're like, oh greedy. Yeah, I found it. I found a solution. Yeah. When you're not looking at like, okay, what can I do to make this better?
Well, what exactly?
You know what I'm saying? Or what can I do? Or what could possibly go wrong? Because at the end of the day, you putting people's life in jeopardy. We don't know if he made them people sign a waiver or something saying, hey,
he had to.
Because if they die, he dying with them. Yeah. And he the CEO of a company, their family can still sue the Ocean Gate.
Exactly.
So now he was doing all this so he could see it, his wife can see it. Now his wife got a lawsuit on her hands because she was part owner.
Right.
Because they married, whatever he owned, she owned. You know what I'm saying? So like it's just
crazy. It is a lot to it though, bro. It just kind of trickles down like a domino effect. It's wild, bro. But yeah, man. Hey, rest in peace to everybody that was involved in that, the family members, all that. You know, it's crazy out here, man.
That's a big fact, man.
It's crazy out here. Just looking at that picture, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
But
man.
just to know, like, you know, you can get down there like that and then just your whole body be liquefied. So now, you know, your family don't have anything of you to like bury. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, I mean, they just got memories, like no clothing, no nothing, everything just liquefied. That's wild.
And like,
So it's pretty much like they burst.
Yeah.
They went down there and
Yeah.
they opened up and they just their whole body disintegrated, just burst.
Yep.
That's sad. That's crazy.
Yep. And like, this the thing too. So when they were saying, you know, the hunt was on, they were searching for him and all that type of stuff. Like, a dude made a TikTok, and he was like, he know what a submersible is, and so it got millions and millions of views or whatever like that. But the reason he said he knew what a submersible was because, you know, they got these apps where they be tracking sharks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He said most time you see some of the bigger sharks don't live in the same area. So like around the area where that happened at, a couple of the big sharks went to that area. So he was like, basically what he was saying on the thing was, hey, these sharks don't never be in this area together. This got to be what a submersible at. Y'all need to call this company and get them to give y'all the exact coordinates, because that's probably what these people at. Y'all need to hurry up because these people's lives might be in danger. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, you know, we all know sharks is attracted like blood, and you know they smell. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they probably smelled the blood.
They probably did, but there wasn't nobody for them to do for them
eat.
You know what I'm saying?
But they still circled around the area.
Yeah. They circled around the area, but that's how you know, like, whenever they lost communication, like that's when they lives was gone. Like, even though they searched for them and just in hopes that they were still down there, like, of course we always hoping like the submersible would have just been right beside the Titanic on the floor, and they just had to get them before they ran out of oxygen. That's what everybody was hoping. But in all reality, as soon as they lost communication with them, they were gone that Sunday on that Father's Day. You know what I'm saying?
That's sad.
But you know, it's definitely a sad story, man. I mean, I hate that people had to lose their life because of a CEO that didn't want to invest money into something he was already spending money on. Like,
that says a lot, bro. That says a lot, and like that says a lot about like us as on a whole. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like, okay, you do music, right? We both do music. People know that already.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's like saying, okay, we gonna make every song that we do in a closet with poor quality. The sound is just gonna be whatever, and we gonna just accept whatever the, you know what I'm saying, the situation is after that. Bro, we can't expect to get big results from something little. You get what I'm saying? Like, we came from that.
Well, see, he's a typical millionaire CEO. Exactly. And what I mean by that is, like, for example, working at a plant job,
right?
These CEOs want to use the least amount of employees to get the most amount of work done.
That's big facts.
So they want to put in as little as money but make the most. Of course, we all want to put in the least amount of money. If I can put in $1 in something and make $1 million, duh. Right, but you got to look at you got to look at your surroundings. You got to look at what you're dealing with. Like, when you're dealing with something like this that can be catastrophic, they can lose people's lives, they can change people's lives forever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you want it to be the best quality.
It's got to be the best of the best. Like, if this story came out and they had proof that this man was spending billions of dollars to make sure it was the most tested and all the tests passed and all that,
it'd be a different situation.
It would have been completely different right now. But the fact that he was trying to be cheap with it,
right?
He was trying to buy the cheapest materials, the cheapest system, the cheapest everything.
Made it look good.
Made it look way bad for him.
No, I'm saying he made it look good. Like, when they got in there, the little control module, all that. I'm just saying, like, to the naked eye,
right?
It looked safe. It looked good. Once they bolted in, they're like, okay, we good. We gonna go down there. And
but see, this is the thing though. If it's me and I get inside there and that's all he got, I don't want to do it. Because if I get inside something, I want it to be like an inside of a submarine, like an actual submarine.
That's what it should have been.
And watch this. I'm gonna pull up a picture for everybody to see what the inside of an actual submarine look like, and y'all understand what I mean when I say this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to, because the inside of submersible, all it had was it was inside the hole. You can see it right here, inside of the hole, and it was like that one little open spot where they could see outside the little window, right? But a submarine, I want to see the little, like, if I'm inside a submarine, I want it to look like this. I want to be able to see TV screens, all kind of controls and all that. Like, I feel more comfortable then because I'm like, okay, they got control of this.
Right.
But you just in there with a carbon fiber hole and one little window that you can look out of.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. If it was me, I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. Like bro said, he said, yeah, he knew what was going on. All it takes is a small crack and you done for. He said, yeah, they burst so fast, their nervous system didn't have enough time to feel it. That's a fact. And he said money hungry. That's a fact too. Like, that's how a lot of these people is, man. But we just gotta, all money ain't good money.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's what all it boiled down to. All money ain't good money. Just because, it looked good or like, oh man, I only gotta put in 20,000 and I can make 250,000.
Right.
Or I can make $1 million. Okay. People would have paid whatever to go and see the Titanic.
That's what I know.
But these people, you telling these people that it's safe, that ain't nothing gonna happen, that the worst thing that happen is a controller mess up, but you got people up line that'll be able to get y'all and stuff like that. Okay, you telling these people that, but if you'd have spent these millions and millions of dollars on it, done it the right way, then you wouldn't have to worry about them. You know what I'm saying? And you would have been able to charge these people $1 million, $2 million per person. And me personally, I would have made it like an actual big submarine where if I'm gonna put millions of dollars into it, I want to be able to hold at least 30 people.
Exactly.
Each person charge $1 million. That's $30 million every time. And now you know what I can do? I can turn around and say, okay, I want every piece of this submarine checked for any hairline cracks, anything. I don't want nothing wrong with it. If it's something wrong with it, we throwing the whole thing away and building a new one.
Yeah, right.
I got 30 million. It only take $5 million to build.
Yeah, right.
I still made $25 million profit.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take you no more than $5 million. You feel me?
Right. And once everybody give up like half of the deposit,
Mm-hmm.
that's $500,000 per person.
Yep.
So then you already got the money to build whatever you need to build.
Ain't even gonna be no deposit. You got to pay full up front.
True.
But still, at the end of the day,
that would have been all right though.
At the end of the day, if I'm doing something, bro, and I'm involved in it, my life important just like their life important. I know I got to be on here every time they go down. I'm on here. So why am I gonna make it a possibility that I could die?
You ain't never lied.
So they probably looking at it like, oh, he ain't gonna get on here himself if it ain't unsafe because he don't want to die. That's another reason they probably got on there. You know what I'm saying? But I just, man, it's just sad, man. I hate it for all those people that was on there. You know what I'm saying? A CEO being cheap, man, really cost these folks their life, man.
Yeah, like true.
It's just crazy, but yeah, man. What your final thoughts is on it, man?
Man, it's sad, bro. Like, it's catastrophic. To be 100. And at the end of the day, man, we just gotta stay focused and definitely know the move before the move. Like if they would have knew the move about that whole situation right there, I guarantee you, bro, nobody would have moved and got up in there. You get what I'm saying? Because people make things look good and sound good, but then at the end of the day, you lose your life. I know for a fact that man didn't think that he was gonna lose his life, so he thought that everything was okay, but it wasn't.
Yeah, but I mean,
it wasn't okay.
At the end of the day, like if I'm gonna do something like that, I want all the smartest people in the world in my room at the same time talking this over. Like,
right?
These people telling you, they can tell you what the pressure is down there, what all can withstand it, all that type of stuff. They telling you all this, but you dismissing it like, I ain't worried about that. I can do this. It's cool to have faith in yourself, but when you listen to all these people that's been studying this for years, and you just started doing this back in 2013, like he just started researching to try to do it in 2013. And I think they said he dove down there for the first time in 2021. I think they said 20. Yeah. I think they said 2021. Let me see.
That's crazy.
Like,
give me 2 seconds.
Yeah. Find it. I'm finna find it for y'all because I wanna make sure I get this down right. I want to make sure this is right. And then it's so crazy because look, submersible expert raised safety concerns after 2019 trip on Titan. After hearing a loud cracking sound during the dive, the expert Carl Stanley emailed OceanGate CEO Stockton Rush to urge him to hold off on future trips.
That's crazy.
That was in 2019. During a trip on board the Titan off the coast of the Bahamas in April 2019.
That's the same one that they just.
Yep. He heard a cracking noise that got only louder over the 2 hours it took for the submersible to plunge more than 12,000 feet. And the next day, he wrote an email in which he detailed his concerns to Stockton Rush, which is the CEO, who was also on board the Titan for the dive, urging Mr. Rush to cancel the expeditions to the wreck of the Titan that were planned for that summer. Now, that was in 2019, so they even went earlier than I thought. So, like, it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, that's bozo. That's bozo, bro.
Right. And the dude that went on there that was complaining was a dude named Mr. Stanley, right? He operated a tourist submersible in Honduras for 25 years, but his vessel only go down 2,000 feet. You know what I'm saying? Which is way less than what they going. But 2,000 feet underwater is still a long dang way down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, as far as my thoughts on it, man, like, I hate people had to lose their life, you know what I'm saying, over somebody's
Greed.
you know what I'm saying, being cheap, you know, and not making good decisions. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really can't fault the people that wanted to go see the Titanic that was on there as passengers, right, because the information that was getting fed to them was false. Right. And they wanted to go see the Titanic. I mean, we hear so much about it, bro. We see TV, we see movies, we read books, but nobody got no pictures of it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But now you able to see it live. Like, you see the ship, even though it's done probably disintegrated some, you know what I'm saying? It's got all kind of stuff on it and all that. Mm-hmm. Like, but my thing is, if he really wanted to make a difference, he should have built something to pull the Titan out of the water. The Titanic out of the water and bring it up on sea and take it to like his own museum for it. Imagine how much money you'd have made for years. Your family would have been rich for years.
All right. It's a monument.
That's what I'm saying.
But what's your take on this though, bro? I know you're gonna be like, that's crazy. This is a question though that I got though. What's your take on, after this situation happening, Netflix bringing the Titanic back to show? They took the Titanic off. I'm talking about this was before this situation, bro. Right. Titanic has been off of Netflix, but after this situation happened, they brought it back on. I mean, what how you feel about that?
It was a smart move.
That's crazy.
Because think about it like this.
I know, but it's just crazy because
it's ironic.
Who's getting paid? Like, who's real deal getting? I know Netflix because how many people watching. But
right.
I'm saying though, like.
But see, this is the thing. When stuff happens, bro, it's all about the clicks. People typing in the word Titanic and Titan.
That's facts. So
even me doing this and me dropping it, it's gonna get clicks by people that don't even know who I am because they searching Titanic or Titan Submersible.
That's right.
So for them to bring out the Titanic and display it, everybody like, oh man, the Submersible just happened. Let me watch Titanic. I ain't watched it in a while.
And it's right there for them in their grasp.
And some people still don't even know what the Titanic is. Like some people overseas might not know. So now Netflix put it out, they can go watch. Right. So now you getting even more. You know what I'm saying? It's a money game. Like,
it really is.
That's why you see a lot of people on YouTube talking about the Titan Submersible because it's gonna get clicks. Like, it's gonna get like the stuff that's in the news and getting talked about. It's gonna get clicks, so people gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, but I mean. Other than that, though, man. Definitely. Other than that, I ain't really got too much other thoughts on it, man. I just know that I hated to see them people lose their life, man, because of like I say, of a person that's just not being careful at all.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
So,
This is crazy, bro.
but I appreciate everybody who watched live with us.
Oh yeah. All love, man. All love.
Appreciate anybody that's watching this on the playback. Appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like the video, comment on the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. You know, this was All in All with Alex podcast. I got my brother with me, sick with it. Y'all go check out his music. Yeah. He gonna use his YouTube and comment in the description. I'm probably pin that comment if it'll let me. But y'all make sure y'all go show brother some love as well, man. You know what I'm saying? We got more shows coming, man. I'm gonna try to do the live. If I can do the live once a week and drop one video a week, that's what I'm gonna try to do. You know, if not, I'm gonna try to do at least 1 to 2 videos a week, and then maybe go live once every 2 weeks or something like that. I'm trying to do more lives, man. Get more people involved, man. Like I probably do more lives when it's only me up here. When I got a guest, I probably just do me and the guest, drop it like a regular video. Just because me and the guest can go back and forth. But sometimes, you know, it's good to have the people, the fans that's in here too, to go back and forth with, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we ain't gonna hold y'all. Appreciate everybody that was here, man. Hey, peace. Focus. Yes, sir.